boy. Oh, I should turn the sound up. There we go. Hello. You all excited? Good morning. Morning, Tritonus and Genius and Ted. Good morning, Zara and Joe. Good morning, Hansan. Still not. You have a veg fest question? Go ahead. What is your veg fest question? I am still not feeling 100%, so I might be quiet and slow today. Good morning, Nick. How are you doing? Good morning, Palin. You will eat nothing the evening before so you can eat everything. Oh, will you eat nothing the evening before so you can eat everything at Vegfest? Good morning, Chef. Morning, Alex and Bambi and Striker and Max and Rob. No, see, you have to do the opposite because you don't want to shrink your stomach and then not be able to have all of the nice Vegfest food. So you've actually got to eat more the day before, so that you can, eat, more from the stalls and stuff. Good morning, Kinetic. What's Vegfest? So Vegfest is, good morning, David. Morning, Rob. Vegfest is this weekend in Bristol. Is it the 2nd and 3rd or the 3rd and 4th? Whatever Saturday and Sunday are. Good morning, Juicy. Roman, thank you very much for the 26 buns. Good morning, but loudly. Oh no. Today I am quiet. So Vegfest is like a vegan food festival. It's not just food though. You get, oh, would you like your breakfast, my angels? You get, morning, Chris. You get things like clothing and soap and all of that malarkey. But it's just like, so I guess it is a lifestyle thing as well. I do have a cold again. Fingers crossed it is just a cold. In Swahili there's a phrase for an Ariel. Oh, yeah, you do just have to take things a little slowly. Morning, Avi. Good morning, Saffron. Good morning, Kai. But, so yeah, it's basically like, it happened in Bristol years ago. And then it moved, and then I think there was like a bit of a argument as to where it was going to be held, and it ended up like not being held at all in Bristol for like 3 years, I think, maybe more. But it's the 20th, because it's normally like a London event, maybe Brighton as well, but it's the 20th anniversary this year, so it's coming back to Bristol, which is nice, because it just means like it just gives you a chance to like meet a lot of independent businesses and stuff. There's usually a lot of places will have samples, so you just get to try a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's just good vibes, really. They do have other stuff there, like they tend to have live music and comedians and stuff, but I usually just go for the food. You're going with Arn? Arn is going, but he's going with other people, but I'll probably bump into him there. Come on in, Dave. There's this girl running across the roof of the house across the street. Ah! I watched the Minecraft Pictionary video yesterday and I can't believe you've been in scarcely half a dozen main channel videos. You've already broken out your Flappy Bird lore. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Anne will pretend not to know me. Me, him, and hug him. Oh no. But yeah. there's been quite a few like food places that I've discovered through Veg Fest, so it'd be nice to see who's there this year. There's a few places I know already that are going, like Soy Ahoy. Um, but yeah, it should be nice. The most difficult part is honestly just trying to decide where to have lunch um, because there's so much choice and you could only really have one lunch. So you have to choose wisely. I'll try and meze it, I guess. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping I can go. I'll do it. I'll see how I feel on the day because it is on both days of the weekend. One lunch that's quit a talk. Morning, Frogger. I hope your little ones are doing okay. What about second lunch? True. I guess maybe if you go early, you can have like what could technically be a breakfast, and it's free entry this year, which it hasn't been before. So yeah, just popping it out. Go for 3 meals. Who's counting? Have 3 lunches, coward. Well, I guess Aunt technically owes me dinner, so maybe he'll buy one of them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, I'll take lots of pictures of all the nice food. And if I am well enough by then, and I do go, and if anyone else is going and they see me, please do feel free to say hello. I don't mind people coming over and saying hello is nice. It's nice. They were all good waiting for complaints now. We're cutting out some of the food for them. Oh no, I had that with the bunnies recently. You buy little bits from menu stores like a tasting menu. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I guess it like hang on, I can't move and brain at the same time at the moment. One second. Oh yeah, it doesn't help with like a lot of the places are like burgers. They should do mini burgers. You could try a little platter. Hello, Gerry. Gerry's not had the medicine he doesn't like yet today. I always feel so bad because I have to get him up on the table to do it. And he goes so potato when he's up on the table. I might see if I can get a photo of him. Yeah, don't compare yourself. You're all very lovely. You're all very lovely. Even the Cosmic was helping me yesterday with trying to work out trains over in his neck of the woods. It's the only specific requirement that bunnies are banned. Yeah. It's like I'm going to a bunny festival in October, and they have this specific rule. They do have the specific rule of please do not bring your bunnies. Which is good. I'm excited for that, but I do have to travel to Birmingham for it, which is a bit stinky. Not Birmingham, just having to travel on the train, I mean. So yeah. But last time I went to Birmingham, well, because you got a lift, it was very lovely. We went to, I guess it's like a concert hall or something for the Final Fantasy thing. I look out to the buns while you're gone. We're just doing it as a day trip. We won't be staying away or anything. Oh, also, I have I won't be doing the stream on Monday, but it'll be Sarah and Shannon. We'll still be doing one together, so you can still watch that. But I'm recording a thing all day that day, so I shall not be there. How'd your friend think a whole banana would be? I know. I know. Well, she did ask, like, would, like, should we play something else? And I think I'll say yeah, because I don't want to miss out on any totka. And we're going to be in Birmingham again. Apparently, it won't be. Like, apparently they're never going back to Birmingham, which is really sad because the Birmingham Major was so good. Like, it was such a fun time. But yeah, sadly, no more Birmingham. But yeah, because I was asking Period about, I feel like Gerry's gonna sneeze. You got the snuffs? What's my favorite dinosaur? I always liked Brontosaurus. Wait, Brachiosaurus. Wait, the dual ones. I like Diplodocus. I like the tall veggie ones. There he goes. I thought he was gonna snuff. He looked like he was gonna get into snuffy mode. Oh, Gerry. Gonna go in and comfort he. Coming in, baby boy. I know. It's okay. There you go. Just watch a calm Fifi. There we go. What's he doing with his mouth when he sneezes? I think he's just trying to, like, lick his nose. Does always go a bit odd. There we go. There we go. It's okay, baby boy. There we go. Do you know, the other night, talking of dinosaurs, do you know if they feel bad? But, well, Gerry's never that fussed. Like, he looks like his body language is never panicked. And he'll immediately settle down for, like, snuggles again afterwards. So I don't think he's actually that worried when he has them. I think he's just a bit like, oh. Because I've always thought, oh, geez, what would I do if he started having, like, a proper panic about it? There's only one time when, yeah, I guess you can sort of read the language of, like, because Fifi is just, like, she's chill. So you know that he's not panicking too much, because if he panics, she'd be like, oh, she's actually asleep. I think. I think her ears just went. But yeah. Poor little guy having to go through this, though, bless him. You all done? You got it out your system? Oh yeah, she's tooth purring. See, she's fine. There's only one time that I've seen him panic when it happened, but since then he seems to have been okay. You love them, yeah. I don't know how long it's meant to take for his antibiotics to kick in, because he's been on them for, oh Jesus, it's been a week already? I think it's been a week now, maybe. And he's obviously still got his big snuffs. So, hopefully, come on it, cow. Hopefully they will start helping. But yeah. Had your lunch at 10 because you were getting your CT at 8? Oh my gosh. That's so early. It's more of a brunch. I had a a Premier Inn breakfast the other day, and it was actually really nice. I was, like, pleasantly surprised, because I was thinking, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be really, like, just blah. But no, it really hit the spot. It was very good. My bone is broken perfectly, meaning it's a tiny little break. No splinters. Oh, that's good. That is good. 10 out of 10. Good break. But yeah, they have good vegan options. Well, it depends what sort of breakfast you want, really. But I went for I wanted to have like a cooked breakfast, and they had like vegan sausages and vegan bacon and stuff, and then they also had like hash browns and beans and mushrooms and stuff. It was just like it was and I didn't do the thing of having too much. I had a very decent amount because I was worried I was gonna, when it's a buffet, that I was gonna like overeat, but no, it was good. Morning, Dragon. Because when I used to do film work, you'd always have like, oh Gerry, you'd always have like the caterer truck, and on the first day you'd always eat way too much breakfast, and then you'd slowly learn over like by the end of the first week you'd be on like an apple and some porridge or something instead. But yeah, there was a lot of confusion at one point because one of the waitresses, because you had to like specifically request the vegan stuff because I guess they didn't leave it out with the other buffet things. And then I was like, so I'll have 2 of the bacon and 2 of the sausages. And I was like, oh, actually, can I have 2 portions of that? And I thought she repeated 2 portions. I was like, yeah. And then she came out with what I had ordered, but then 2 poached eggs. And she obviously thought I'd said like 2 poach or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I meant 2 portions as in like double what I had ordered, please. And but then she was like apologizing so much more. And I literally said like, no, it's entirely my fault. You repeated it back to me. It was my fault. And she was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, I'm so sorry. And then as she walked away, she just sort of went, I'm sorry. I was like, you've won this round of apologies. You're too far away for me to apologize now. Yeah. Did have an apology off. Good morning, Mazira. He settled back down now, bless him. Bless this little baby boy. Should have followed her and apologized again, yeah. Do. It was very nice though. It was very nice. I don't often have a cooked breakfast. It had been a while since I had one, so it was good. And it meant that I got to use one of the toast machines. Oh my gosh. I love hotel toast machines. It's like a little roller coaster for your toast. A roller toaster. Yeah. But it was good. Filled me up nicely for the day. And then when I got home I did a roast. There's this brand of once though bread still bread, twice though bread, but no, this was like a perfect, like twice was the perfect toast. It was, once was still just like warm bread, but yeah, twice did it great. We used to have one. I used to work at John Lewis, and it was did they have the orange juice machine where you could load it yourself? No, they just had like a big you know when it's like a juice thing but it's got like a little nozzle at the end. It was just those that you could get little cups of. But the apple juice was very lovely. But yeah, I've never really stayed at Premier Inns very much, but the bed was very comfy and the breakfast was nice, so I wouldn't be opposed to one again. Good morning, Hayley. And a vegan crunch wrap at my state fair. Ooh, very nice. They're decent, yeah, for a short stop. Yeah, it just seemed very. I'm trying to decide, like, okay, so when we go on this daydream tour of Europe that we've been talking about, I try to decide what sort of places to stay in because I don't really know, like, if it would be better to just stay. I mean, there's probably like nice B&Bs, but I don't really know. Um, Stay in your house. That'd be quite a commute every day. Um, to go to various places. But to have all the details right for daydreams. Yeah, that's half the fun of it, is knowing exactly where you'll eat. Mercure is a hotel brand that's in a lot of European countries. And is it like okay price? Like when Cosmic was sending me the train details the other day, and he sent me like, oh, the prices for the train will be from this. And I put it into pounds and I was like, that can't be right. That's so cheap. And I just forget that our trains are just ridiculous. Because I think it said like from £25 for Hamburg to Copenhagen. And I was like, that can't be right. £25? No. That's like a 4.5 hour journey. That would be from like £150. It is ridiculous. Give one example. I think I tried all the Premier Inns around Bristol at this point. Finzo's Reach is the best one. You should you can start a TikTok. Bristol Rail, yeah. Bristol Rail, British Rail. It is just so spenny. UK has the cheapest and most expensive trains at the same time. It do. Good morning, pug. But yeah. I think there's a Europe train ticket. Oh. And yeah, I've never really traveled before, so it's all new. All these daydreams. So I have to do a lot of research, which will be fun. I miss hotels. See, I'm just trying to decide whether it'd be better to. I mean, I guess it does make sense to just book in for like. I guess. Good morning, Mumsy. Ibis just remind me of bin chickens. I guess it does make more sense to do that than an Airbnb. Fifi, why have you decided to come over and eat my hair? What are you doing? What's she doing? Oh, she's grooming me. Thank you. Good morning, Sam. I always forget what a bin chicken is. It's what Australians call ibis. They're like Australian seagulls. There's an Australian guy who works at this really nice cafe in Bristol called New Cut Coffee. Are you trying to jump on my back? And the other day, Fifi, what are you doing? The other day, New Cut is so good. It's so nice. The other day, I went to get a sandwich from there, and the Australian guy was like, "Oh, watch out for the seagulls," and I was like, I just sort of laughed, and he was like, "Yeah, you're laughing now, but you'll be crying soon." I was like, "Oh, thank you." I just sort of smiled and left because I was like, I don't know what to say. But the seagulls didn't get my sandwich. I got to eat all of it, which was nice. But yeah, when are we getting Clyde on Comfort Zone? I don't know. I've actually not really had a chance to talk to him much since then because I think he's been busy with stuff. But yeah, trains from England to Scotland are so expensive. Yeah, it really do just be like it's so frustrating how. Hang on, I'm gonna move back out because I'm sort of crunchy at the moment. And Fifi's abandoned us and gone over there. What she be doing? Um, it's very frustrating how like obviously you want to do things that are going to be the best options environmentally, but oh, hello, she snuck up behind me. Um, hello. Got a question: the location of Newcut Coffee Fair on the floating harborside. It's I like it being there, but I guess that's because when I go to it, it's because I'm in Queen Square, which is like an easy walk from there. But yeah, she gives you kisses. His little face. Look at her tail. There it is. Her tail is very sensible. Oh, there you go, Gerry. Will you return the kisses? Get the train when I go to Bristol, but I might end up driving next time. It's such a process to go through. See, this is the problem. Like, they should be making it more of an incentive to. Oh, Gerry. Fifi just wanting kisses the whole time. Do I have to come back and smush you? I come back and smush you. Fifi. Hello. Sorry, this is me just climbing under the table. I don't mean to get so close to her. It's okay, baby boy. It's okay. Here you go, little guy. I know. We're gonna get you better. Touch wood. We're gonna get all these snuffs out of your little snoot. Phoebe's like, I didn't get my return kisses though. Where are they? I hope the nebulizing has been helping with him, but the fact he's still having these big sneezes is like, I don't know. It seems like some days he doesn't get them, some days he does. I don't really know what the difference is. But the vet said they want to. Hello. They want to check up on him before he finishes the antibiotics to check that they are actually working. And maybe extend how long he's on them for, if not, sort of thing. So I guess I have to have an appointment in a week or two. Check in. But I'm worried that means he's going to have repeat nasal swabs, bless him. Because I don't know if that's what they're testing. But yeah. Poor little guy. It just feels like he's been sneezing for so long now. Not that I'm one to talk with my cold. Hey, Fifi. I just hope it's something that we can, Did the vet say when you should see any improvements? No, they didn't really give an indication. But I'm tempted to just give them a call and ask. Say pets resemble their owners. Yeah. Maybe I'm just a sneezy little guy too. All bunged up and snooty. I mean, maybe I should, because I've been nebulizing him twice a day. So maybe I should up it to 3 times a day and do it in the morning and then between streams or something. But yeah, it's just difficult to know if it actually helps him at all. Because it's not like, Fifi, why are you eating the carpet? No, it's not like with Genevieve where you could, like, because of the problem she had, you could sort of hear her breathing and then you'd hear it clear up. Whereas he breathes fine most of the time. And And then he just has these little sneezy fits out of nowhere. The only thing I've ever known that causes them is if he ever runs into something, it sets him off sneezing. Like a lot of the time he just runs into Ffion and then he ends up sneezing because of that. Or if he runs into a chair, then he sneezes. But then he's not running into stuff all the time, so it can't just be that. Nebulizing stream, that wouldn't be very fun. It would just be him in a box for 15 minutes. Good morning, Molly. We had to put our dog on anxiety meds. We had to wait 4 weeks to know if it was actually doing anything. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm just impatient for him to feel better. So I guess I'm hoping for like instant improvement, but yeah, fingers crossed he does start feeling better soon. But the thing is, like, thankfully, he does seem to feel fine in himself. Because he's been like eating and pooping and sleeping and snuggling normally and stuff. So yeah, it's like, what did John? I bought 2 tickets for a show I really want to go to. Oh, nice. Nice. So yeah, I just got to be more patient, baby. We shall see. Sorry, I'm rustling around in my pocket for a tissue. I'm such an old lady at the moment. I didn't want to get out of bed today. You know when you have a cold and you have that thing where when you first wake up you sort of feel a little bit better. So you're just like, if I just stay in bed, I'll always feel okay. So I was just lying there all cozy and snuggly. Like, oh, at some point I'm going to have to get up and everything's going to shift around. But I tend to feel like better in the morning and then worse at the evening. So I just savor these moments. I wish we had beans. I'm really jonesing for beans on toast. But we're out of beans. Maybe this is the problem. This is why I'm so tired, is because I'm not full of beans. Tea. Sometimes I think Fifi gives Gerry kisses and then she gets confused because of how fluffy he is. Because it must feel odd to groom a mane. No, I want beans. Beans are so good. That's like a very solvable problem, but the job is var and I am ill. Wow. Maybe if I have a burst of feeling better, I can toddle out to the shop. Is dal or naan also beans or toast? I don't know. Is lentils don't count as beans, do they? They're also in the pulse family, but not beans? Question mark? So I guess would that just be pulse on toast? The Vivi was about to sneeze there. She got the hiccups yesterday. Sometimes she eats too quickly or gets overexcited and she gets the hiccups. And she was just like lying there doing her little Fifi, why'd you keep eating the carpet? There is no nutritional value. Send Fifi out of the fire and a note asking for them to provide beans. This is why we need to get a one of those dogs, the Saint Bernard dogs that have the little like the little whiskey barrels under their necks, but have that instead be a tin of baked beans. That should be a service that's just provided in England. You should just have dogs that go around giving you baked beans because they're just such an essential part of our existence. I want that to be a thing. Baked bean dogs. Saint Beanards. Send farm into the mine for beans. A bean patrol, yeah, just sending the beans around. Does anyone need beans? I do. Have the same with like tea bags. Instead of milkman would have bean dogs, yeah. Bob would never return. He returned once. Will he return again? Is the question. Like delivery, yeah, like adorable delivery robots. But yeah, I'll get to the shop and get. Can the tea dogs be Yorkshire Terriers? And they deliver Yorkshire tea? It'd have to be. Oh my gosh, I saw this video of a border collie this morning, and the owner was sat at their keyboard and they would play a note and then the dog would match the note with their woos. It was really good. As an American, I do not understand the need for beans. Could you explain? Our national dish is beans on toast. Do we have a national dish? I don't actually know. I know Wales has rarebit, but I don't know if do we have one? I don't know. But yeah, just beans on toast is like ultimate comfort food. And because I'm feeling a little bit ill, fish and chips, bangers and mash. Bangers and mash is probably a good shout. I always thought it was fish and chips. I don't really know. I'll see if I can talk loud enough to ask. Alexa, what is England's national dish?
While the UK does not have an official national dish, a number of meals have become associated with the British Isles, such as roast beef with Yorkshire pudding, battered fish and chips, fried breakfast, suet pudding,
oh my
and
gosh.
chicken tikka masala, a nationally popular curry inspired by Indian cuisine.
Okay, so she said there isn't actually a British, well, a UK, oh my gosh, an English national dish, but those are considered to be the contenders. I've forgotten what they were. Beef something and Yorkshire puddings. Suet was one of them. Something and suet. And then a chicken tikka masala. And it did say battered fish and chips. Blimey. Well, there you go. Just a bowl of suet. Yeah, just the suet bowls that you give to birds in the garden. That's what it is. Never had a Yorkshire pudding. It's just batter. I mean, they are okay. But they're one of those things, I mean, this is controversial. But they're one of those things that I think, like, fried bread, like, you sort of have it and you're just a bit like, eh. They are nice, but they're just, I don't know. Fried bread is mid. It's just naughty. You eat it and then you feel like every part of your body is closing down. I prefer toad in the hole, having like, because then at least that's basically a Yorkshire pudding with accompaniments. So I guess that is like, hang on a second. Fifi really wants to climb on my back for some reason, so I'm just going to move into a position where she can. There you go, Fifi. I find fried bread too sickly. It's just oil. Very much just feels like oil. One thing that should be a British national dish is Wensleydale cheese. I don't know. I feel like cheddar is more iconic. Don't know many people who really have Wensleydale. Fried bread is pure stodge. It is. It is. Toad in the Hole was like, it was like one of my comfort foods when I was at uni. I used to make myself Toad in the Hole from scratch and feel like I was being a proper grown up. But yeah, I've not had one in ages, to be fair. It's probably easy enough to make vegan. I think I made one and then just didn't really bother from then. Thank you, Fifi, for the kisses. Tea. But yeah. I mean, a good like bag of chips, when you're feeling like it or when it's been a nice day, is like it's top notch, to be fair. But I just think I'm so surprised that beans on toast just wasn't even a contender for a national dish, because that's just so nice. It's like ultimate comfort food. Bangers and mash I can understand. Mashed potato is also top tier. But yeah, the others. Suet I could do without. Well, obviously I've never eaten suet in my life anyway, but still. All I ever hear about is a full English breakfast. That was one of the options. It did say about like a fried breakfast. Isn't the Welsh one cheese on toast? In its basic form, yeah. But yeah. It's can you have beans on toast with bangers and mash? I mean, if you're playing plain up, yeah. Food day ranking this stream on Get Craft. I feel like it would be too different, because there's like Rithian putting caviar on everything. Good morning, Lightwood. And then there's me not having any, like Kirsty really likes her like kimchi and stuff like that, which is like a whole food genre I don't like. So I don't think we'd be able to settle on anything. I don't think we'd be able to decide on like one food that we all like. Thank you, Limewood. I feel ever so slightly better today, but I just have to. Hello. Classic Rithian with his fancy caviar and his fancy shirt. I know. How the other half live. Oh, hello. Hello, baby boy. You decided you're a lap bunny today. It's very lovely having you up here. Rithian can suggest the mayo cake. True. We can all have the smorgastorte. I need to find a place that makes vegan ones for when we do visit Sweden. And Fifi's just attacking my mum now. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you. This is very difficult to get an angle of. There we go. I was blessed. I don't think it does do. Sapphire, thank you very much for the 14 months. Thank you. Good morning, owls. Okay, buddies. Oh, hello. Here you go. Here's your... Oh, Fifi. You squished the boy. Gerry. It is garden grass. Do you want this bit, Gerry? It's getting so long now. He bit it and then gave up. There you go. Fifi, do you want this? Any seaweed fans in chat? I like crispy seaweed, which is probably nothing like how it's meant to be made. Some terrible British version. Why did the boat blush? Because the seaweed. Would it be? He did stay for full treats. Well, I feel like full treats is only about 2 seconds though. They munched their way through that quickly, but I'm trying not to give them too much at the moment because Gerry had a bit of a dodgy tummy the other day with his I guess because of all the medication he's on at the moment. So they're just on little greens at the moment, which Fifi is not pleased with. Do you want me to move the box so you can squeeze through that gap? There you go. She still does not want to. She wants the treats. Hello, baby boy. Yeah, I was thinking about crispy seaweed the other day because I was looking at. Wait, how did I get to this? I was looking at food in Reading because there's a museum I want to go to in Reading. So I started looking at where I could eat, and then there was like an all-vegan Chinese place that looked amazing, apart from, this is like the monkey's paw scenario, apart from they didn't do crispy seaweed. And I was like, oh. But the rest of it looked so good. But yeah. Bunnies, why are you both on the toilet? I will wait here for one of them to finish pooping. Either that or they're just cuddling on the toilet now. I need to decide where to get Gerry's birthday cake from and get it ordered. I really hope his birthday present arrives in time. Oh, sorry, I just noticed that bit of hay there. I was like, I thought there was something on my phone screen, but no, it's just hay. But yeah, they are having toilet cuddles. Very romantic. Morning, Revan. Oh. And they're just having hay on the toilet together. They're just having a little poop and a snack. Keeps the romance alive. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so but it seems like that place is maybe only a takeaway anyways. But there were very few vegan options, it seems, in Reading. It's mostly just chains. Oh, 2 secs. BRB. Hello. Oh, now you choose to come out the toilet. It was Jehovah's Witnesses. So I just had to say, I was like, do I say I'm in a stream? I just had to be like, I'm sorry, I'm in a meeting right now. I'm in a meeting with 2 buddies. Morning, Seraphic, how's it going? I hope they didn't see through the window of me just crawling around on the floor immediately after being like, sorry, I'm very busy. Busy worshipping Satan right now. Yeah. I was tempted to where had the bunnies gone? Why are they over there? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can tempt them out. Because they can have one of their... Oh, Fifi, I might need you to help me open this. Oh no, I can't get it open, Badushkis. Wait. The problem is, I accidentally gave them... Oh, Gerry, hang on. I accidentally gave them a name that wasn't my name last time because because I didn't want to tell them my name, so I said just B, and then they were like, oh, does it stand for this? And I was like, I was just like, yep, sure, okay, bunnies, this is probably easier. Okay, here we go. I've got in. Here's one for you, here's one for you. Fifi, are you putting yours in the bowl? I think they said, oh, does that stand for Beatrice? And I was just like, oh, yep, sure. And then the lady was like, it was the same lady, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, what was your name again? And I suddenly had this moment of like, that's a very good question. What was my name? So I just said B. My name is Bean Chowder. But they gave me a leaflet to read, so I guess that will be nice for me to have a read of. I don't know. I just want to tell them that I give fake names, so that just every time a different name. Should have said Arnold. I don't like, I don't want to be rude to anyone, but it's just not my bag. And Ridian was like, why don't you just tell them you're not religious? And I'm like, because that's not how we do things in the UK. We don't just say things. We come up with awkward excuses and then we regret the webs we have spun. Me, Elzebub. Yeah. But yeah. Far too awkward. It's true. That one's trying. See, this is the thing. Because originally I was like, maybe I can just get Kirsty over and pretend that she's my wife next time they call. But I was talking to Alex's mum about it because she's like ex JW, and she was saying like, no, because they would just try and get you in and try and like convert you and stuff, and I was like, that's horrendous. So yeah, even that wouldn't work. She put her foot in the door frame so I couldn't close the door. Oh my gosh, I'm getting too sassy. One time my mama walked up to me and said, hi, have you heard about the Church of Latter-day Saints? I said, yes, I heard you're very homophobic, and walked off. Oh, maybe I should just say that. Maybe I should. I just thought they were only going to like come around once, and now this is the 3rd time, and I'm just like, please. There's only so many times I can politely say no. Um, but yeah. Dear oh dear. Maybe there's like a see this is the thing, B. We used to live in a flat and they never did get to us. Whereas now they're in a house. They're not allowed to engage with it. Well, see, you say that, but she actually said because Alex's mum was staying with us, I was like, sorry, can't talk, got an ex-member in the house. And they're very sneaky. They were like, is it a name of anyone we would know? And I was like, no. And they left. But then this time she was like, is your friend still staying with you? I have something I could give to her. And I was just like, oh my gosh. They've obviously like gone away, thought about it and decided like, they've decided that they're going to try and bring her back, I guess. I was just like, no. I'm on a list. They came up to my building and pressed every buzzer. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah. You've never had to go there? Oh. They're literally keeping notes. I know. I just don't like it. But yeah. I just need to find a nice polite way to be like, no thank you. No thank you. I would not like to. Not for me. Is there a t-shirt I could wear maybe? Like should I buy myself a Slipknot t-shirt? And what t-shirt am I wearing now? Oh, I'm wearing a Pacific Rim t-shirt. Apparently that wasn't enough. Turns out kaiju okay in Jehovah's Witnesses. Slipknot and rainbows, yeah. Lots of anime booba. They probably don't know what that is. That's fair dues. I just get a Mass Effect orgy t-shirt. Oh. So you recently joined a Protestant church and are active there. Oh my gosh, she did say, is there a better time to call? Maybe I should say, definitely not Sunday morning, because that's when I'm at church. This is the thing. I get myself into these ridiculous scenarios where I'm trying to find the perfect thing to say and then it just answers more questions. Actually, I'm Catholic. I know this is the 4th time you've called, but I just remembered I'm Catholic. It slipped my mind the last 3 times. Should have said not between 3 and 4 a.m. That's when I'm busiest. Wait, why? Is that devil time? Maybe I should dress as the witching hour. Oh, I could get an Asterion t-shirt maybe. They probably don't have good vibes about vampires either. Maybe just tell them you're French. Wait, what? Also, the last 3 times you've knocked, I've just completely forgotten that I'm French. Just open the door. Parlez-vous français? Perfect. We're on to a winner. Well, I don't speak English. Dear oh dear. I just need to say like sorry, it's not my bag. It just ain't my bag. Zoz. I'm not to be saved. Yeah, Alex to answer the door next time and see how oh yeah. Because Alex used to do the door-to-door thing. I'm sure maybe he knows. When he was very small, to be fair. Engage in an apology off with them. Oh my gosh, this is the way. Well, I guess I should head off and just bar the door. Oh, should we go see the ducks? I want to go see the ducks. The ducks are cute. Sorry, Gerry's been so sneezy today. Poor little guy. I'm gonna do his other medicine now and nebulize him, and hopefully that'll help he. But yes. JW just to be polite. No. I should just say, honestly, I'm not getting out of bed in the morning to go to any sort of church. I'm sorry. I like Hongshu Mimi too much. So be it. Well, everyone, look after yourselves. Be good. And I'll get this boy better. But yeah, take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, and Palia later. If anyone wants to join Palia cake party, we're gonna be making cake. Tea. Nice. Well, look after yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Achoo. I might just sleep under the table for a few hours. It seems like a good option. Right the back at you. Please send the beans. Raid the god, nice. Thank you. Bye-bye. Little baby, he is. And Fifi over there as well. She's all settled down. Nice. Bye-bye. A boop.